Welcome, everyone. This is Big Baby Ben.
Judas Black, and tonight we have some very special guests with us. As you guys will know her as from MCW and on the podcast, Blue Shirt Girl, Deliyana, her mom, Esmeralda, and my oldest, Liam, down here in the bottom. Welcome, guys, tonight. Welcome.
Hello. Say hello.
It's okay. You don't have to be shy. I want to hear from you.
Yeah, you talk to us on the chat. It's just like the chat.
So, we're going to dig right in with this feud with Nasty Nick Nolan. And we have a picture that was sent to us earlier, and we're going to start with it. It started as this.
Deliyana, this is the first picture that we see. We've got this picture, and then Big Baby, go ahead and pull up the stare down.
And all of a sudden, we're doing this.
So what happened between those two pictures, Deliyana?
I just hate him. He looks dumb.
Oh my
You
God.
never liked him before?
You can't say hate. That's not a nice word. You don't like him? Why? Because he beat your boy? You don't like him? I like him. I think he's cute. Me and my friend really think he's hot, so I like him. I'm gonna go for him on Friday.
All right. Yeah, so I mean, it's kind of the opposite for like with AMB. So with AMB, his was it nephew? As we understand it, his nephew Finn is actually a huge Nasty Nick fan, and he still likes his uncle. But if he has to choose between his uncle and Nasty Nick, he chooses Nasty Nick every time. So
I can see why.
So, Deliyana, why don't you go ahead and, give us a reason? I mean, you can't just say I hate him. I mean, there's got to be a reason why you don't like Nasty Nick.
I don't just like him.
Why? You think he's the villain?
Yeah, I think he's mean. He likes to hit girls. And that's rude. Why would he hit girls? That's mean.
That's right. Why would he do that?
It's
Yeah,
wrestling.
that's true. Why did he attack Cole Laxamana's wife? Why did he do that?
Because she was trying to get involved.
No.
She was trying to get involved. Yeah, so sounds like to me he was trying to defend his grounds. So, Esmeralda, have you with wrestling, has wrestling kind of always been a thing in your guys' family, or is it kind of newer?
No.
But me.
No, so what happened was, Oscar's my ex-husband. He asked me to do some shirts for him, and he's like, come out, check out the show. We're like, okay, where to go? And from the moment that we went,
It was good.
she loved it.
I love that.
She comes home every day from school, goes on her YouTube, watches videos over and over and over, watches A and B, goes on my phone, watches all the videos that I took when we went there. So she just loves it.
So have you always liked wrestling yourself, or was it just with your ex-husband? With Oscar?
No, actually, when I was with him, he wasn't into wrestling. So.
Oh.
So
You never really messed with wrestling prior to that?
Yeah, and I wasn't
Okay.
really into wrestling, but now it is fun. I like going to them. The kids have a good time. Me, my friend, she's out there yelling. So we have a good time when we go out there.
Most certainly, it's kind of the opposite with me and Big Babe. We've always loved wrestling, always seen it since we were younger. And we grew up watching WWE. I can remember going back. One of the very first ones I seen was Undertaker was in a fight with Mark Henry, and all of a sudden this music hit, and here came this giant man. We later on found out was the Great Khali, and took out the Undertaker. So that was kind of like one of my first experiences. But my favorite wrestler of all time that I followed since his debut was John Cena, and that was back in I think 2002. So,
and see, in my days, I used to watch like the Hulk, or what is it, Hulk Hogan?
Hulk Hogan,
and
yeah.
Mr. T. I used to watch wrestling when I guess I was little, and my dad said that one time all I said was da-da-da, and I was gonna fly off, and he caught me and he said that he stopped watching wrestling because he felt that it was a bad influence on me. I was trying to do the moves already.
I would sneak and watch it at nighttime when it came on nighttime TV because my parents didn't want me watching it either.
Yeah. So maybe it's a good thing I didn't watch it because I probably would have been like her.
So, Deliyana, A and B has a match, and here's the poster for the new show. He's facing the guy right next to him, the Benjamin the Jet Trust.
Right there to the left of A and B,
With the glasses.
the sunglasses. What's your thoughts about Benjamin the Jet Trust?
Is A and B gonna win?
Definitely, he's gonna win this match.
And me will win.
We hope so, right?
I hope so. He wins. I'm gonna be cheering for him. Crowd.
We got the United States Championship Tournament bracket, and as you can see, our boy A and B right there on the top facing the Benjamin the Jet Trust. Do you believe that he will be the next United States champion?
Yes.
Well, he's going to have to face a very powerful foe if he makes it that far in Conan Lycan. And we know Conan Lycan, man, he is just absolutely dominant. He's absolutely quick for a man his size, and he does some stuff that you're just like, wow. It's crazy. So, and we have seen that battle before, though. Conan Lycan versus A and B. It was actually at a show, HAW show out of the Quad Cities. And those two, they battled back and forth, and A and B took a whooping that day, a complete whooping. But he ended up walking out of that match successful with the HAW World Championship. So, go ahead, big baby.
We got Oscar Rodriguez here. Hello, everyone.
How's it going, Oscar?
What up? What
And
up,
we
baby
also
daddy?
got Kate Sanchez.
Kate Sanchez, is this your?
Oh yeah, that's my friend.
Okay.
Oh, I thought she was a Nasty Nick fan.
Yeah, what's up, Katie? You're switching up on us?
You see? She's a Nasty Nick fan.
I think she's saying biggest A and B fan right there. She's probably talking about Deliyana.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay.
I think that's what she meant by that. So, Deliyana, is there anything you want to say to your mom? Because, she really likes Nasty Nick. This is the time right here on camera. You're on the stage.
What's up?
You talked a big game in the conversation.
Yeah, we're talking all that crap. What happened?
Oh, we got another comment in here from Neo. Nick is better than A and B.
Oh, Neo.
No.
No. And he's better.
And he's
I
better,
promise
yes.
you.
Yeah, Liam's an A and B fan.
So, how do you feel about the main event of the next show? Nasty Nick Nolan versus Rhino.
I think the Rhino's gonna win.
No, I think Nick's gonna win.
No, Rhino.
No, Nick.
Nick.
Well,
thank
Rhino with the gore, and Nasty Nick has a pretty nasty spear. I'm not gonna lie. There's a funny story behind that. Nasty Nick actually approved it that I could take a spear from him, and due to insurance purposes, it was denied.
Yeah, we couldn't do that on the show, but I'm going to talk to Nasty Nick about coming to my place sometime and giving good old Big Baby here a nice spear.
I
And we'll definitely record it so you all can see it.
Yeah, I want to see it.
Sorry, Deliyana. I love me some Nick.
Yes, thank you.
No,
I'm gonna make sure to support Nick, so we'll be there.
It's actually kind of a funny story, Esmeralda. Nasty Nick actually works with my wife, and
Okay.
so I asked him. I said to him, I said, "Do you work at such and such?" And he's like, I thought I recognized your wife. He said, "Yeah, we work together." And I'm like, "That's weird." Like,
Yeah,
you don't
that's really weird.
like that. You don't expect things like that to come out. And it's a smaller world than you think it is. And Nasty Nick is a really nice guy in real life. but his character definitely does not give room for being nice at all.
So the fan base really wants to know really, really bad, Deliyana. And Oscar just asked himself, are we going to get another stare down?
Yes, definitely. Definitely again.
So we're going to get blue shirt girl energy. We're going to get this again.
I will say this, Deliyana, you got the camera right now. What do you want to say to Nick about this show coming up on the 24th?
I hope that we have another stare down with me and him, and I'll probably talk trash to him all day.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
stare down.
I think Nick needs to body slam her. I would love to see that.
I think Nick.
Yeah, Neo is correct about that. Go ahead and put that comment up, where it said he lost to Nick. So he's talking about Rhino in that scenario. Nasty Nick faced Rhino last year in a one-on-one competition match, and Nasty Nick beat Rhino. But you know, growing up, we actually watched a brand called ECW, which was hardcore wrestling. Like, that was just hardcore. He can, oh my God.
Yeah, you can do that to me too.
I had to put it up. I had to.
Growing up, we watched ECW, and Rhino was one of the nastiest and most vicious wrestlers in ECW, especially when it comes to delivering the gore. The gore, we all know, is just a glorified spear. And I watched Nasty Nick Nolan spear when he speared Gunner at the HAW show, when he turned his back on Gunner and speared the crap out of that dude. Like, Nasty Nick has a nasty spear. There are children in the room.
You're absolutely right.
Absolutely, there is.
Our children are normal.
Oh man.
So what happened?
All right, so
who was talking and they're gonna be talking crap? You got a message?
Yeah, we want to hear some of this. We need some messages. We need some back and forth, because you were talking a good game last night.
Yeah, what happened?
No comment.
She said no comment.
Yeah, that's what he said. Now, what happened? And the other time you're talking crap to me, how come you're not talking crap now?
Look at AMB. Nick.
Yeah. Go Nick.
Go AMB.
Yeah, she also has a crush, the biggest crush on AMB. She loves him.
Don't be shy, Deliyana.
Yeah, why are you being shy now? Huh? Whole time she was bugging and everything. She want to go on the interview by herself, and now look at her.
Yeah, what would have happened if your mom hadn't came on the interview?
Yeah.
You can't hide behind the camera back there. You gotta be up that camera and tell Nasty Nick how it is. Tell your mom how it is.
Yeah, tell me how it is.
We want to hear what you have to say to Nasty Nick Nolan live on the camera, because he said he'd be tuning in to watch this show. So you have a chance to talk to that man and say whatever you want to say right now.
You got to show him he can't bully you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you outstared him.
I hope he never wins that ever, like a lot of matches, and he sucks. He looks dumb.
I hope he beats him.
And I'll talk crap to him all I want every day.
Do you think he's going to lose the MCW title against Rhino?
Yes.
Nah, I think he's gonna win.
Same here. I think he's gonna win.
He's gonna win.
Rhino.
No,
No.
Nick.
Rhino.
Big baby.
Rhino's going.
Yeah, there you go, Deliyana. Your mom's friend said, show them who you really are. Spit your truth.
Yeah, act like the little demon devil.
Baby, go ahead and pull up that poster real quick of the show. You know, we got several superstars. It's MCW Midwest Championship Wrestling Extreme Rules, Friday, May 24th, Skydive Chicago. The show starts at 7. Tickets are $30. Guys, you can't miss this show. There is so much potential and so much to this show that it's really going to be a great time. You know, and Big Baby, go ahead and pull up the U.S. bracket real quick there. You know, not only do we get Nasty Nick Nolan versus Rhino in Extreme Rules, we also have Benjamin Trust versus AMB, John Bonart versus Casey Jax, Mahiko versus Mascara Suicida, Arius Creed and Xavier Sky, and then we also have a triple threat match. That was Big Baby. Do we have that match? Well, give me just a minute here. I'm going to pull that up real quick. Yeah, you sent it to me in a picture, didn't you?
Yep, that's right, Oscar Rodriguez. We will remember Jimmy Smooth, absolutely, always and forever. This Friday, actually, Oscar Rodriguez and A&B return to the podcast, and we're going to have a nice memorial show and talk all about Jimmy Smooth this Friday.
Absolutely, 100%. Jimmy Smooth was an amazing person. He was an amazing man. He gave people opportunities. Me and Big Baby, we had talked to a few different promotions, and nobody was willing to give us a chance to come and do a podcast and stream live and stuff. You know, and then Oscar came to us. He said, Jimmy would like you guys to do this. Jimmy would like you guys to come on the show. He would like you guys to commentate for us alongside our announcer, Bobby Lee. And we're like, yeah, we'd love to do it. He said, we'll provide everything you need. And we came to the show, and we put on one hell of a show for our fans because we want our fans to see everything that's going on MCW related, and we want to also be a part of this family for a long time. You know, I came across that last match. It's Friday, May 24, 2024. It's Mario Pardua versus Matty Ice versus Koalaxamana with Kalis Malia. It's going to be that right there is just going to be a banger of a match as well. All those guys are hell of the wrestlers, and they're going to really show us what it is to put on a performance and burn the house down. Ben, I'm going to send that to you real quickly here. Well, you have that on your thing, bud. Right there.
Yeah.
So, but you know, we really enjoyed having you guys on here. You know, Deliyana, we got to hear something from you. We need to know, you know, everything you were saying yesterday in the chat. Like, I thought we were gonna have a banger here.
Or do you have something you want to tell A&B live?
Yeah, we're
I
gonna
hope Austin wins the match on May 24th, and I want the other guy losing. I'm not trusting him.
Well, you know, Benjamin Trust. It sounds like Benjamin Trust. You have a stare down that's waiting for you as well from Blue Shirt Girl, because she wants you to lose against Austin Michael Baldridge. She said that you're taking the loss, you're taking the L. You know, that's a good prediction. That's a good prediction. We know that AMB is good, and he knows what he's doing.
Oscar wants to say thank you, Deliyana, for being one of the best MCW fans.
Absolutely, 100%. You know, in the wrestling world, in the wrestling business, fans are what makes the business thrive. If you don't have your fans, you don't have people to perform for. And it always is amazing when it starts young. When they're young and they grow up into the business and they enjoy watching it, and potentially maybe even down the road, if it's something they want to do themselves, they can do it. Because the opportunities are always present, especially when you come across companies like MCW, who is all about giving the opportunity. And that's, like I said, that's what Jimmy Smooth was all about when he started this company with MCW.
She said she wants to beat up Nick. She wants to become a wrestler.
I'm not playing.
I'm not playing. I love it. I'm not playing.
Well, you heard that, Nasty Nick. When she gets older, she's beating you up, and she's going to win that match.
I'm really ugly too.
Well, is there anything that you two would like to say? Anything to Nasty Nick, AMB, MCW? Is there anything you'd like to say?
I just want to tell Nasty Nick I love him, and I don't care that she's my daughter. I got your back, bro.
Oh!
I got AMB's back.
Oh.
I'm gonna give a message to him. I hope he wins the match, and I hope that he doesn't lose, because if he loses, I would be yelling in the crowd for Austin to win the match.
All right.
Well, go ahead.
I think Austin's gonna lose.
Oh. Mother-daughter rivalry.
Every day.
What we need you to do is next time you guys are having one of these debates, we need you to record it. So everybody can see this debate and this feud, because Deliyana here is a little bit shy when it comes to the camera and everything. The limelight's on her.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna have to really record her, and so you guys can really see how feisty she really is. And she's actually being normal right now, which is not.
I'll say I can see it. I can see it in that image with Nasty Nick with the stare down. I could see, you know, the she's a little spitfire. You could see it.
Yeah.
You could see it, and you could see us in the background back there laughing our asses off as the stare down is happening. We're pointing at it. We're like, whoa, look at that. That was one heck of a stare down, and it was awesome. Bring out that fire, Love said. Wrestling Bish 29. Got to bring out that fire. If we're going to bring you on the podcast, you got to have that fire, and you got to be ready to talk about everything.
Yep.
All I see is Nick.
What do you mean, Nick?
All I see is
Nick's
Nick.
gonna win.
I'm gonna have another stare.
Oh.
I'm playing with him.
I'm gonna have a stare down with him too. I'm gonna be staring.
What's up,
at him.
buddy?
All right.
Someone named, I don't know if the name's like Nairo or something. They said I don't
Neo.
like AMB. Nick is better. Yeah, they said Nick is better.
I don't like AMB. Nick.
That is Oscar's son, if anybody didn't know. That's Neo. We actually met him for the first time today. He's a pretty cool kid. And, you know, Neo as well, you know, go ahead and swing by the table at the event, and we'll have an autograph waiting as well for you. Same with you, Deliyana. Just swing on by. We'll let you pick an image out, and then we'll both sign it for you, and you can have that autograph. So
I get as many autographs as I want because my dad's the Wrestling with Bros guy.
100%.
Huh?
You know, I got a question for you though, Deliyana. So I'm actually a wrestler in training myself. So what are you gonna do when it comes to me and AMB in the ring?
I will be cheering on for AMB, but not for you.
I'll be cheering. My dad will beat AMB.
Well, you know, AMB's about to meet a dark force that he's never reckoned with in the wrestling world yet. So
I think AMB's gonna get.
we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens.
So, go ahead, Liam.
I think AMB is going to get hurt really bad by, I can't remember what his name is, who's facing. I think he's going to get thrown out of the ring and get smashed into a whole bunch of chairs. And, yeah.
Uh-oh. Predicting a beatdown for AMB.
Rhino might just beat him. He might throw him out of the ring and he might get hurt really bad.
So, is there anything that anybody would love to add at all? Deliyana, you got any messages for AMB, Nasty Nick, Oscar?
Anything else?
Are we guaranteed a stare down at the next show?
Definitely yes.
All right, 100% guaranteed.
100% guaranteed.
I would love to have an
Pull up that picture again of James real quick. You know, guys, this is James Stoblin, Jimmy Smooth. He was the man that behind the creation of MCW. He will be greatly missed. You know, going out to his wife, Denise. We are very, very sorry for your loss here at Wrestling with Bros. We got to meet you for the first time today. I wish it would have been under better circumstances. But just know, as long as, like we said, as long as MCW will have Wrestling with Bros, we will be at every MCW event that we can be at as much as possible. And we'll help do our best to carry on the legacy of Jimmy Smooth, for sure, 100%.
Don't forget, come see us at the commentary table. We got an autograph, and we'll take a picture. And we want to hear from you at the show, live on our podcast. The fans love you. You are a superstar on Wrestling with Bros. I was so excited to get you on. The stare down was amazing. You are our number one fan. You are on every show in the comment section, and I appreciate you so much. Thank you for that, Deliyana.
Absolutely. And Deliyana, just so that you know, I was telling Ben earlier, you actually broke a record on Wrestling with Bros by being the youngest fan to ever attend an episode of Wrestling with Bros. So congratulations on that.
Wait, how old is she?
She is 7 years old.
That is young. I'm like one of the oldest.
That tells you right there, that's going to be a hard record to beat because most kids under the age of 7 really can't get on here and have a full conversation.
Mm-hmm.
And Deliyana, when you get on here and you talk to us and stuff, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to talk to us because this is just a good time hanging out.
Blue shirt girl.
Blue shirt girl. Everybody's heard of the green shirt guy from WWE. He's at every WWE event. Now, the indie circuit has their own blue shirt girl. So she's there. She'll be at the MCW events. Look for her in the front row.
Yep, she'll be with the blue shirt.
Yes, of course I would
Put that picture up one more time, big baby, so the fans can see
one more time.
Blue shirt girl looks like.
The infamous stare down between blue shirt girl Deliyana and the MCW World Heavyweight Champion, Nasty Nick Nolan. Nobody is better than Nolan, as he says. Predictions from me and Judas. Unfortunately, I'm sorry. Nasty Nick Nolan is going to beat Rhino.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Nasty Nick Nolan's probably going to beat Rhino. I don't foresee him losing the championship and the logics of it. If you think about it,
he just fought so hard for that title. He's not going to give it up.
Not that quickly.
No, he ain't giving that up.
He's going to lose.
I think I'm.
Now, I will agree with you. Big Baby might not agree. I do think AMB is going to beat Benjamin Trust.
Yes.
I think that is a guarantee.
I like the Jet, though.
Ben does like Benjamin Trust, the Jet Trust. We have had him actually on an episode of the podcast. So if you tune back in and check our lives and scroll down, you'll be able to find that interview as well with Benjamin Trust. And AMB, he kind of also has a record on the Wrestling with Bros podcast by being the most featured guest on the podcast.
And he won Video of the Year last year with 250 views.
Yeah. Most people would not have known who Wrestling with Bros was at the start of over a year ago.
But
we started out actually as an audio podcast on Spotify. So you didn't see us, you just heard us. And it wasn't live either. We'd record it and then post it to Spotify for people to listen to.
But I do have some cool facts for you, Blue Shirt Girl. I got a cool fact for you. You generated 1,200 views with your stare down on Wrestling with Bros. 1,200 big views.
I'm famous.
100%. That infamous stare down, it's going down in the history books for MCW. And they create the book and they open it up right there on the front page. The infamous stare down right in front of your faces. It's going to be great. And there is Stacy McCormick, AMB's mom. How's it going there, Stacy?
And here's AMB. Yep, AMB's mom. He just said it. I'm repeating it, I guess.
Running a little late coming into the podcast.
AMB's biggest fan on the podcast has guaranteed a stare down, a tremendous stare down with Nasty Nick Nolan. Are you ready to break your 1,200 view record?
Yes.
I think we can make it happen. I think we can make it go even more viral.
Yeah, just stare down, give him that mean look, and just mean mug him. It's going very good, Stacy. We're just talking to Deliyana here. She's a little bit camera shy, but her mom says, "Where's that fire now? Where's that fire now?" When you're on the camera in front of everybody. Yeah, and Wrestling Bitch says she needs you to sign her shirt. There, Miss Stacy. So we are ready for the show, May 24th. Like I said, we'll have a table set up just like last time. We'll be calling the matches. We'll be up in the chairs cheering, and we're looking forward to every match that's lined up for the show. It just gets better each time. You know, these are actually, I think there's maybe 1, 2. Big Baby, pull that back up, that poster real quick. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think 5 superstars on there that were at the last show. The rest of those superstars were not at the last MCW show. So you got a fresh lineup every time when it comes to the MCW shows. The matches just get better and better. And like Stacy said,
Saying she'll sign her
yes,
shirt.
she said she will sign your shirt, Wrestling Bish. What was I saying now, Big Baby? I started to say
I don't know.
something.
I'm not your brain.
I started to say something, and I read that comment and went completely blank. Like Stacy McCormick was saying to us every day, earlier today when we were over at the Celebration of Life for Jimmy Smooth. She was saying that she doesn't watch WWE anymore. She doesn't like WWE. She likes the indie circuits because the more we are getting involved with the indie circuit and we're becoming a part of MCW, we're seeing that we're missing a lot. In WWE, you could pull those videos up, those matches up anytime. You know, the indie circuit, you get to see this stuff live in person right in front of you. It's a great time. It's exciting. And the cost is nothing to pay to be able to see it. It's not expensive. It's a good time. Come check it out. MCW Skydive Chicago, May 24th, Extreme Rules. The main event, Nasty Nick Nolan versus Rhino. It's going to be something you don't want to miss. And yes, I do see the infamous WWE symbol right there above Rhino's name because we all know he was a big part of WWE, especially that during the Attitude Era and also during the ECW days.
And don't forget, Judas, don't forget, you forgot one thing about the NCW show.
The stare down.
The infamous stare down. Gonna go down. But, you know, it's been a great episode, and I loved having you two on. it was a wonderful time.
Thanks for having us.
Huh?
Thanks for having us. And sorry, she was being shy.
We were really happy to bring you guys on. And when she said she wanted to come on last night, I was like, I'm 100% down with it, but let's get her mom's permission first. And it's probably a good idea to bring her mom on with her because she's probably going to be really shy. And that's exactly what happened.
She's all talk.
And Stacey McCormick said that was the best part of the show. Absolutely, 100% was. So, all right, Big Baby.
Well, we come to that time where we're going to say our goodbyes. I'm Big Baby Ben.
This is Judas Black. This was Deliyana, Esmeralda, the infamous blue shirt girl, Deliyana, my son, Liam, and thank you, Kate Sanchez. It was a great show, and this was another amazing episode of Wrestling with